Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we'll be covering the probably most talked about subject the past few weeks. But this is a collaboration done with A Ma Maniere and Jordan Brand on the Air Jordan 5, and these are the Dons. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. For joining us for the first time, welcome in. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these unboxings and reviews. Today we will be reviewing the A Ma Maniere Air Jordan 5s, which I think a lot of us were concerned as to whether or not people would be receiving their pairs, if it would actually be releasing. But I did receive my pair of Dons. This did come in 2 different colorways. It did also release in a darker shade, dusk. So we'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I style this neutral tone, and then we'll conclude with how these are doing currently on the resale market. Let's jump right into it. So as far as James Whitner's previous collections go with the Jordan Brand, I feel like this is a completely different color scheme than what we're used to seeing, since it does have more of a bluer shade to it versus kind of that purple shade that I feel like I've gotten used to seeing, or the maroon shades on the previous pairs in his previous releases. So this is a very muted light blue tone on the upper, which we've got the matching laces. And then underneath, what is really cool is we've got the logo, which is printed all underneath the laces on the tongue there in this kind of aged yellow tone, which is the A Ma Maniere brand. And then we've got the lace lock system to match that perfectly, a 3M top of the tongue here, which hits the light perfectly in that metallic silver, and the A Ma Maniere branding on one side and the Jumpman logo on the other. As far as laces go, we do get 2 separate pairs of laces. So you've got this cream variation as well as a white. So if you don't like this lighter kind of grayish blue tone, you can swap it out for a cream or a white tone. Let's take a look at those details and move along to the side paneling. So wrapping around to the side panels, we've got, again, something that is not as traditional as what we typically see for the caging system on the 5s, which is a swapped out version of the logo printed of the A Ma Maniere, again, matching that tongue here and that off-white tone, which is kind of almost a de-yellowed effect. Wrapping around to the back, more muted tones of that light blue. We've got the Nike and Air, which is beautifully embroidered. I will say this is one of the nicest embroidered printed Nike logos I've seen on a 5 before. So kudos to the Jordan Brand team for really going all out with that high quality on the stitching there, which we're also getting on the 23 on the lateral side of the sneaker. Again, the same color combination as we saw in the medial. The interior is also quite different as well. So this is a very upscale interior for For the first time ever, we're not seeing the quilting that we usually typically see from the A Ma Maniere collabs. This time we do have that A Ma Maniere branding all over the interior, which is quite costly. So really a very luxurious interior of the sneaker. We've got A Ma Maniere as well on this embroidered patch. As far as the insole goes as well, they have not stopped with the high quality there. We've got a very nice insole, which feels like it's a higher quality to the touch as far as material goes. But we also have an embroidered Nike Air logo on both insoles. Then when we work our way to the bottom for the shark teeth, we do have this lighter shade of blue and then black on the back and a translucent bubble here. And then we've got this nice kind of aged rubber outsole, which is completed with some black in between. All right, let's take a look at all of those last and final details, then move into size and fit. As far as sizing goes, I did go half a size up. I've been tending to go half a size up with most of my Jordan sneakers just because I feel like they've been running a little bit on the smaller side of things. This was a women's exclusive, so this only came in women's size range. So if you have high arch narrow feet like myself, I would recommend going half a size up. If not, if you have different types of feet, that could differentiate because we do have different types of feet. All right, so as far as styling goes, before we jump into that, I do want to talk about a collaboration that we'll be releasing later this month. It is going to be with Apothecary Socks and Seth Fowler. And this is the slouchy sock. So as far as like a lot of my high tops, specifically like my 5s, I have to wear high socks with them just so I don't get some rubbing on the back of my ankle or my leg. But these don't have any crazy branding on them, which is quite nice. I wanted to keep it very muted and subtle. We do have branding on the toe box of the socks themselves with Shade on one side and Apothecary on the other. But again, just a perfect pairing in this white tone. White, I feel like just is definitely the color that I always go to for a majority of my sneakers, but a perfect pairing for this A Ma Maniere. So do keep an eye out for when these officially release. All right, so as far as styling goes, this is a pretty muted, easy tone to style. For the first look, I decided to go with a cropped button-down white long sleeve blouse with some nice brown plaid pants. Then for the second look, I decided to go with a monochromatic look with this champagne zip up jacket and matching pair of pants. And then for the last and final look, decided to go with a gray vest, and underneath that I had a button down blue striped shirt. And then for the bottoms, I decided to wear just some simple gray denim jeans.
plus with it, so don't test me. They wouldn't let me. Man's gal when I come undress me. Swing with the right, but I might go lefty. I made plus with it, so don't test me. Nah, you don't impress me, so don't test me. Nah, so don't test me. Nah, don't test me. You don't impress me, so don't test me. Nah, so don't test me. Nah, don't test me. Don't test. Don't test. Don't test. Yo, don't test. 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 Yo, don't test. Don't test. They wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with the right, but I'm
all right, so as far as resale goes, not a lot of resale going on for these in smaller sizes. So these retail at $225. You can actually find these below retail depending on what size range you are. And a lot of that has to do with these are actually still sitting in smaller size ranges, which does kind of beg the question of the fact that this is a women's release and it is those women's size ranges that seem to be sitting on these, but the larger sizes did sell out. And those are the ones that do have a little bit of a higher price point, as high as $300. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you all next episode.
Lefty. I made plus with it, so don't test me. Don't test me. They wouldn't let me. Man's gal when I come undress me. Swing with the right, but I might go lefty. I made plus with it.